Howdy everyone, welcome to another episode of Devlogs. So much has gone on this week, which is not surprising since there are not many weeks left this semester. I'll be sharing two main things I focused on this week. First, my findings on last episode's problem and where watching that referenced video led me. Second, a Wwise demo scene I have created to showcase its tempting features to my friends in the Augmented and Virtual Reality program. This comes with a document that breaks down the demo project, which basically summarizes the main things both the Wwise 101 and 301 certifications taught, and what can be easily shown to your colleagues. I will link the document in the description. Just know it is unfinished and a work in progress, as this qualifies as my final project for an independent study. The demo project is being done in substitution of a demo reel because I wanted to create my own Unity scene to get used to its tools, rather than yank the sound assets out from a completed game and integrate my own Wwise library. This is a workflow I want to refine that should help quicken my pace with starting up Unity projects and integrating Wwise. Anyways, I went ahead and watched this video mentioned in the last episode. My takeaway upon watching it was to look into the profiler and see what was going on in the scene. This would help me figure out where I needed to apply our real-time parameter control to. As I described before, I want to listen to the decibel levels the listener is hearing in the scene, or in other words, you, the player. Currently, the levels for the music are the only thing being observed, with no attention being given to the environment or listener. What I noticed was that our XRRig game object, which contains our audio listener, was monitoring the levels with all the effects I needed taken into account. Where I see this is here in the Advanced Profiler view. There is a little flowchart with some insightful information. Follow the flow with me. First off, I apparently have two listeners sending information to the system. How I know this is that two objects from Unity pop up in the Advanced Profiler, the main camera and the XRRig game objects. This is not hurting anything, but it is also unnecessary because the XRRig is a parent to the main camera, so they're listening from the same spot and relaying the same information. Disregard that though, because I'll fix it later. Let's look at the information being sent to our main system. Starting on the left, this is the first thing that happens when our listener picks up a posted sound. It goes through an aux bus I named bedroom. This aux bus is set to apply a room verb effect that is set to a small room preset, just like my small room in Unity. Sounds that pass through this aux bus will be given this effect, applying an environmental twang to the song. An important thing to note is that not all sounds will inherit the room verb effect. I have the power to specify what sounds pass through this aux bus. For example, the radio SFX object is assigned to the song RTPC aux bus, which you can see here in the property editor view. This bus is created under the bedroom aux bus, making it the child and the bedroom aux bus the parent. But what does that mean? It means that once the radio SFX object is posted and passes through the song RTPC aux bus, it will then pass through the bedroom aux bus, then through the master audio bus, and finally to the system. But wait, why could we not see the song RTPC aux bus in the Advanced Profiler before then? If you made this observation, good for you, and here's your cookie, or answer. The song RTPC aux bus is not applying any effects to sounds that pass through it. Its only purpose is to have the Wwise meter that connects to the real-time parameter control that recognizes the meter's decibel range, which we're using to reference in our function in Unity, which is used to change the color of the player's hands. Thus, we have stumbled upon the problem, I think. The Wwise meter is only monitoring the SFX object and not any of the changes it environmentally goes through. I don't even think I have to change the script, the components, any of that. If we simply move the Wwise meter, as well as the real-time parameter control to the master audio bus, then the meter should work appropriately. Even if it doesn't fully work, it will at least display audio-related information a little more accurately, accounting for the room verb effect and applying that to the meter instead of just the music. With that being said, I'm just going to move the Wwise meter and RTPC to the master audio bus, save and generate the sound banks so that the changes relay to Unity, and then enter play mode and let the color changing hands show us what's up. And oh my gosh, it worked. I was half expecting it to not work for some unknown reason, but the problem ended up being a lot simpler than I anticipated. I think the reason I ended up in this situation was because I had followed that Wwise video for creating the function step by step. I didn't even consider its configuration was for listening to one object, whereas I need to listen to everything. But that's great, I'm great, you're great, that's a solid dub for this week. We're going to move into this Wwise demo scene I mentioned before. The footage you see right now is of a document created referencing a game creation template I was shown in a class a couple semesters ago. I found it really useful and showed it to 2 friends in the Augmented and Virtual Reality program. We decided to use this as a tool for laying out an idea that will be used for our special topics class this upcoming fall. We are making a game, and my role is to integrate Wwise into the Unity game engine and provide all sound-related assets. With this in mind, I decided it'd be nice to present a demo scene in Unity to aid in showing off Wwise. Since both friends are familiar with Unity, I wanted them to see the differences in a scene configuration that they would usually see in a default Unity project and how Wwise changes that. After that, I decided, hey, it would be cool to show all of the cool things taught to me in the 101 and 301 certifications. And so I began creating a document, basically fleshing out my master plan for what would be showcased and how I wanted to present this to them. What I had to keep in mind was that this was not a tutorial, and in no way was I teaching them how to use Wwise. I don't think I could condense both certification courses into a sophisticated lesson. That'd be a long presentation. So, instead, this will simply be a scene that shows off the fruits of all my Wwise labors, giving my friends an idea of Wwise's use cases and cool features. If you are a Wwise user and are interested in this document, I will go ahead and link it in the description. I think I said that at the beginning. Feedback is appreciated, and I would love to know if it was helpful in any way. But anyways, here's the scene. It is not much right now, but I at least have this elevator created that I slapped together in Unity. There are a lot of things I plan to show off, and as I set up more sounds and effects in Wwise and transfer them into Unity, I will make more assets to later present to my friends. If I go ahead and play the scene, the only thing that happens right now is a chiptune song plays. The song has no 3D spatialization, attenuation, or effects applied to it. I want to start simple and work my way up, as a way of delivering build-up as I present this. I will keep you updated on the progress of this scene. As for next week, my plan is to continue working on it. Since I solved the problem in the other project, I have decided to add locomotion to the game and will be implementing that soon. That's all for this video though. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.